Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Slasher Sports Morning Moneyline Monsters. We're cashing checks and we're breaking necks, Daddy. All right, I'm your host, Ill Will Bill, in the flesh, and we're here to wrangle today's NBA slate like a pack of wild stallions, man. That's what we're going to do. We hit pretty good last night, but enough about the past. Bringing old stuff, talking about new stuff. We got 6 games to tackle, plenty of injury drama, and betting lines are sharper than a porcupine in a cactus patch. So buckle up. It's going to be a ride. Now, Boston's got Toronto, and they're a 17-point favorite. And let's face it, man. They're walking this game like a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Totals at 233. Now, Scotty Barnes, he's leading the Raptors, but Grady Dick and Bruce Brown, they might be stepping up in bigger roles tonight. Drew Holiday and Kristaps are game time decisions. Per the norm. Pour the huge. Scotty Barnes, where can he fit in tonight? Might have a prop for him. You know, the injuries could lead to a lighter defense, more scoring. But Boston's bench might see some extended minutes too. This is a tough one. You know, when you see a spread like that, 17 points, it's really hard to take that spread, but you know, with a team as good as Boston, as bad as Toronto, maybe, just maybe. Celtics are scoring 119.4 at home, the Raps 107.8 on the road. Now, the Celtics have won 4 of the last 5 head-to-head. I think I am going to have to lean minus 17 for the Celtics. I mean, I'm feeling bold, man. I'm feeling bold. It's almost a new year. Really, though, that the over 233 might be a safer lean. I promised some prop bets, didn't I? Let's look at Jason Tatum. Right now, his over-under set at 29.5. I think that's very doable against Toronto. And it looks like Derek White might be starting. Let's check that out. Let's check this starting lineup out. Yeah, he's listed as the starter right now. Derek White, over 5.5 assists. Yeah, I like that. Let's lean that way too. Scotty Barnes, I brought him up earlier. He's going to crash the boards, I think. He's not going to, beat the world. He's not. But he might get that over 7.5. I see him pulling double digits. He might pull a double-double on us. I'm not going to go with the points. I'm going to lean towards the rebounds, though. Scotty Barnes over 7.5 rebounds. Derek White over 5.5 assists. Jason Tatum over 29.5 points, and lean towards that over. Over 233. I think I said 233. Yeah, 233. I like that. Game 2. This was thin. Real thin. It's nearly a pick'em. We got the Bucks minus 108. The Pacers minus 112. No underdog on this one. Totals at 231.5. Ooh, this is going to be tighter than Grandma's mason jar lids. You know what I'm saying? Well, Giannis and Middleton are game time decisions. Indiana's mostly healthy, though. I think they're looking okay. This is really going to depend on what's happening on the Milwaukee side. Now, Giannis' status makes this whole thing tricky. I'm going to lean towards the Bucks if he suits up. The Pacers cover if he doesn't. I think they really do. You don't have to take them on the money line, but the spread might be all right. The Bucks have won 3 of the last 4. They were all last season head-to-head. Man, I really want to take that. I really want to take the over 231.5. Let's see where that stays throughout the day. It's really going to depend on Giannis. Middleton moves the line a little bit, but Giannis swings it like crazy. So if they, guys, I'm in a pickle. If Giannis does not suit up, we got to get to this thing quick and hit that under. We got to get there quick. So keep an eye on notifications. All right, hit our notifications. Like, follow, subscribe, leave comments all you want, but turn on notifications because when we get the news, we're popping up. I'm going to show you what bets I make, and that's the beauty of this outfit that we got going on. You know, we're not just giving you talking points. We're not just spilling information just to be talking. Okay. What I play is what I tell you I'm playing. And it doesn't get any more transparent than that. I've got your best interest in mind because I got my best interest in mind. You know what I mean? Well, let's get back to the game. I got some props. I already said over 231.5. Let's look at the props. Damian Lillard. The other night he hit me pretty good with his points over. Tonight I want to look at his threes. He's listed 2.5. 2.5 is good. I like him over 2.5 threes. And then Ty Halliburton, man, he's taking care of me so good this year. Ty Halliburton over 10.5 assists. Bank on that one too. Now, I don't generally like to get too much into the chaos. All right. When I say chaotic stats, I mean things like, blocks, steals, turnovers. But I'm about to do that right now. I like Miles Turner over 1.5 blocks. That boy's good. He's real good. Yeah. Let's light that up. Again, these are leans. These aren't hard bets. It's too early. Too early in the day for all that. We're messing around. Lillard over 2.5 threes. Ty Halliburton over 10.5 assists. Miles Turner over 1.5 blocks. Got the Clips. The Spurs. The Spurs are... What's this looking like? -3.5 favorites? Okay, may as well be a pick'em game. Totals at 217. Well, may as well be a WNBA game. We'll score that low. I think it's tight as a church pew in August. Now the Clips are again, of course, missing Kawhi and PJ Tucker tonight. But man, Harden's ready to take on the load. Harden is ready. And he's been delivering. But without Kawhi, the Spurs might dominate inside with Wembanyama. Wemby's he's gonna dominate the paint tonight. I might have something for him. The Spurs are averaging 112.5 at home. The Clips 109.8 on the road. Okay. Clippers have won 5 straight against the Spurs. Again, that's probably, without looking, a lot of that probably had to do with Kawhi. This might be the exception. My lean is taking that spread. Spurs -3.5. But we got to keep an eye on injuries. It doesn't look like there's much to move though. Kawhi's not coming in. PJ Tucker, what's his status? What's PJ Tucker's status? Where you at, Tuck? Man, PJ Tucker's out. He's been out. What am I even? Yeah. I don't even know why I said that. Why am I looking at PJ Tucker? He's been out since like February last year. Okay, yeah. Between Kawhi and PJ, they're missing those guys, but the numbers are baked in. Kawhi's been missing a little while, and he's on his way back, but these numbers are baked into what they got going on. I like the Spurs -3.5, and it might be the only bet in this entire show that I'm willing to lock in right now. I'll lock it in right now. Okay, I'm not going to lock it in. I'm not going to make y'all wait, but I'm going to lock it in. -3.5 for the Spurs. I like it. See what we got. Okay. Talked about Wembanyama. Well, let me go back to what I did yesterday. Or the day before. I'm sorry. James Harden, over 8.5 assists. I like him as a facilitator. He's just been that guy ever since, when he was putting up 40, 50-point games in Houston. We just got used to him putting up ridiculous scoring numbers, right? But no. Now he is a bona fide facilitator. And James Harden can hit this against the Spurs. It's going to be a tight game. He's going to get his minutes. Over 8.5 assists. And Wemby, I talked about him a second ago. Let's go ahead and lock in his points. I don't necessarily want to lock it in right now, but 24.5 seems low for him in this game without any kind of inside, competition. Everything that I tell you right now, go ahead and lock it in. As soon as you hear this, lock it in. Let's do this. Spurs -3.5. James Harden over 8.5 assists. Vic Wembanyama over 24.5 points. Norman Powell over 2.5 threes. Man, Hell, I might pause this thing and lock this in right now. Oh, hell with it. Let's go to Game 4. Minnesota, Oklahoma City. No, man, the Thunder's so good right now. They're minus 7.5 favorites. Total's 216.5. You know, the Wolves are scrappy, but they're just outgunned and outmanned in this game. Okay, there's no major injuries for either team. Full strength means fireworks. Also means we can go ahead and lock these in. There's 2 games in a row that we can lock in. OKC's defense at home, it really makes the under tempting in this one. The pace, you know, pace is everything in the NBA. And I like the under here, but let's go further. You know, the Thunder are averaging 114.2, the Wolves 106.4. Come on, the Thunder took 2 of the last 3. Where was I in that one? The T-Wolves won. Well, listen, let's lean minus 7.5 for the Thunder, but really watch that under 216.5. I don't see it going up, so it might be better to pull the trigger sooner than later. Like at the time that you're hearing, just press pause. Just press pause right now. Lock it in. Just pause it. I'll wait for you. Look, I'll wait. Done? All right, good. Now, let's get back to it. Where was I? Prop bets. You want prop bets. Well, Shy getting over 27.5. That's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Over 27.5 points. I really like that one. Anthony Edwards has been taking care of us lately. If you've been listening to what we've been putting out, Anthony Edwards has been taking care of us. Tonight, I'm saying over 5.5 rebounds. I like this matchup for him. And then, you know, earlier I said, you know, with Miles Turner, you know, over 1.5 blocks is, I don't like to play in the chaos, right? Well, tonight we are all about the chaos. And Rudy Gobert, I'm liking for 2.5 blocks or better. Well, he's not going to get half a block. I like him for 3 or better. So lock in over 2.5 blocks for him. Game 5, the Cavs at Lakers. Now, let me give you the skinny on this. All right, the Cavs are minus 3.5 favorites. Total's 227.5. It's tight as a rusty screen door. But I think we're getting away with highway robbery. When, 227.5 really feels low. Now, there's a caveat here. You never know what LeBron and Anthony Davis are doing. All right. They are 1A and 1B with just not feeling like playing. I don't know what's going on in LeBron's head these days. So you're going to have to check the updates. Like I said, notifications. Hit the notifications. You know, the Lakers' injury status, I could swing the line completely. Now, we all know that a healthy AD means a lot of scoring, right? So, again, this is the one that you do want to have in the chamber, but you don't want to pull the trigger yet. It's on violent. Ooh. All right. Lakers are scoring 115 at home. The Cavs are scoring 112 away. The Cavs have won 3 of the last 4 head-to-head. But man, 227.5. That's the over. That's the lean. I'm leaning over 227.5. And then props. Donovan Mitchell. What's his status? Let's look at the Lakers. Donovan Mitchell. Okay. Who's he match up with on the Lakers? Man, there's nobody that's going to stop Donovan Mitchell tonight. All right, he's going over to 25.5 points, and I'm not going to lock it in. I'm not. But damn it, it feels good. 25.5 for Donovan Mitchell feels good. And you know what? Let's go ahead and throw LeBron James over 7.5 assists as well. Just because. I mean, he might assist us and sit out the game. I don't know, but 7.5 seems low for him. He's he prides himself on being a facilitator these days. So, yeah, 7.5 assists for LeBron James. And then my board man, Evan Mobley. I like Mobley. Power forward, strong guy. The glass belongs to him. All right. Evan Mobley, over 10.5 rebounds. I like it. Final game. My home state. Not from Memphis, though. But the Memphis Grizzlies at Phoenix Suns. Suns are minus 5.5 favorites. Total of 236. This scoreboard might melt with 236. Listen, Devin Booker's a game time decision. I get it. Yusuf Nurkic, he's out. But man, there is some high scoring potential between Kevin Durant and Jaren Jackson. There just is. The Suns are averaging 118 at home. Grizzlies 112 away. Almost 113 away. And the Suns have taken 3 of 4. That was last season. 2 different teams. But yeah, we're leaning over 236. In case you didn't get that reference of the scoreboard melting, we're leaning over 236. Defense might be optional tonight. Who knows? So let's just go ahead and put it out there. Kevin Durant, over 30.5 points. Desmond Bane, over 3.5 threes. 3.5 threes. And Jaren Jackson, again, we're just going to wallow in the chaos. Blocks. 1.5 blocks. Over 1.5 blocks from Jaren Jackson. And that's the rundown, guys. All right, remember, betting is like my Uncle Bubba's chili cook-off. All right, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you're crying in your cornbread. But don't wager more than you're willing to lose. Keep it fun. We're not chasing white whales. What we are here to do is drink the blood of our enemies from the skulls of their children. See you next time.